Welcome aboard, everybody. Before we embark,
One of my heaters went out, and I usually run my tank at like 78 degrees, and I think it dropped to like 76, maybe 75 and a half. Hey, what's up guys? I forgot to tell you guys a story yesterday when I posted the video about something that happened to me. So I came downstairs a couple days ago and the Helio Innovative Marine heater was beeping for some reason. Both heaters were connected and I went up to check on both heaters behind the tank. Both of them were on. The heater controller was actually saying it was too cold, so it had the heaters on the on position. I felt one of the heaters, the indicator light was on, stating that it was on, but when I went to actually touch the heater itself, it didn't really feel that warm at all. One of my heaters went out, and I usually run my tank at like 78 degrees, and I think it dropped to like 76, maybe 75 and a half.
This cannot be happening to me.
I don't know, I should have recorded it when it happened, and so that you guys could have seen the actual little beeping noise it was making. I had an extra heater laying around. Luckily it was like a 300 watt heater, and I just used that. I always have extra heaters, mainly because I use heaters inside of my saltwater mixing station, so I just grabbed one of those, and I have two in there at all times. So I grabbed one of those, I threw it back here. Don't know if you guys, oh yeah, maybe, yeah, you guys can see it there. It's like laying flat on that back wall. So I replaced the heater that wasn't working, and it like instantly started going back up in temperature. So just a word of advice, guys, always keep a backup heater.
Trust me.
Because you never know when they're gonna go out, and luckily I had that Innovative Marine controller controlling the heaters and keeping an eye on the temperature to kind of let me know. I mean, it didn't text me or anything, but it did have an audible noise when I came downstairs to kind of tell me, hey, there's something wrong with the temperature. And at first I thought it was like, it's the controller, something's wrong with it, but no. Touched the water, it was kind of cold, and yeah, felt the heater, had to swap it out. So today I got something delivered. Since I used my backup, I have to have a backup for the backup, since my backup has now turned into my primary.
That's what she said.
And what I decided to go with is the Hygger Pinpoint Titanium Heater, and I forgot exactly which one I got, to be honest. I want to say it's a 400 watt heater. Oh no, 500 watt heater. You guys can check it out right here. See if it focuses on that. So yeah, 500 watt heater. And this is just like a little titanium heater. It actually goes with their Hygger controller. It has an outlet, so I'm assuming my Innovative Marine heater controller can control it like any other heater, right? So I am going to swap that out right now, and I'll show you guys what I take out.
One eternity later.
All right guys, so the first thing I'm gonna do is set that heater there for now. And actually the first thing I'm gonna do is disconnect that other heater that is now disconnected. Let me just make sure I'm not gonna tangle or pull anything whenever I go to pull that heater up from this top side. So I'm not a huge fan of these glass heaters, but I got this one for free, and I had no other option. So this was being used in one of the chambers, actually right next to that protein skimmer there, you guys can see. Just gonna set this down. I just want to drop that down to a point where I can see it when I'm underneath the tank trying to connect it. This tank is 16 inches tall, but in the back chamber here, actually barely submerges, so it's kind of perfect here.
Nice.
Now the hard part is trying to figure out which one of these cables that drags back here is the new heater. Kind of easy sometimes. And I found it. Cool. So found the cable, connecting it to the heater. And the big test for this heater is going to be when the actual temperature goes down, because right now it's sitting at a steady 78 degrees. It's also something that I haven't showed you guys, but I bought this huge bottle of Microbacter 7, and as much as I love cleaning the glass, I don't. Every couple days, not on a consistent basis, I'll just go in here and pour a couple ounces in there. Nothing crazy. It definitely helps with keeping a lot of that algae off of the glass, at least for me. I still haven't gotten my test kit, so I won't make that video yet. Yeah guys, just wanted to make a quick video letting you guys know to always have an extra heater, because you'll never know when you need one. And oh, I actually did want to show you guys one other thing. This is how I swap out these filters. So I'm starting to hear some noise from the back chambers, and most of the time it's because their filters are clogged. So I'll just go back there and I take these out, and then I'll just go throw them in the trash. I have a trash here close to me, behind me. I always like to keep a trash can close to the tank so that you can discard of things of this sort. So yeah, I put 2 larger pads, like these guys, inside that media basket, and then I put a smaller piece like this one right at the very edge, like between the overflow and the media basket itself. That really helps with a lot of the noise that the water makes as it makes its way to that back chamber. And on this right side, I have actually just one of these larger pads and then a smaller one, because in this one I don't have a media basket. I have a media cup where I have some bio balls, and I think that's it. So yeah, I just throw bio balls in there till it gets to like the top, and then I'll throw some of this media right above that so that it catches a lot of the debris, so that it doesn't get built up on those bio balls. So yeah, I'll just throw these out and then throw fresh ones in.
A few moments later.